Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel, welcome back. And today we are going to be hopefully completing Wilbur's ear and moving on to the next phase. Now we do have quite a lot to do, so I'm really hoping that we can just finish this block in this session. So what we're going to be doing is putting the Fuji. Hang on a minute guys, unfortunately my tray had an accident and as you can see it's I really don't fancy marrying that up, so I just need to do a colour check on this. And it's out, it's empty, damn it. But we can marry it up with the S, so that S colour, if that's the case then that S, that right, yeah, so the S is that colour. Okay, so the R must be that one. Okay, cool. So let's get going. On a Saturday night, everybody's moving for the rhythm tonight. Sending out the messages through all of my friends. You'll be moving in my Mercedes Benz, oh yeah. Anyway, I'm going to use my new pen that my secret admirer got me, who I still don't know who it is. So this person obviously don't want me to know who's bought me it. Could it be someone that is, it'd be funny, isn't it, if it's like a channel that basically like from someone who I used to be friends with and then I don't talk to them no more. It would be fun. It does make you wonder because the person who got me this hasn't told me who it is, so it makes you wonder if it's like an olive branch and someone's reaching out to me going, here it is, can we be friends again? And I'll be like, no thank you, bye. So, I mean, I do have a forgive role. So what I mean by that is I will forgive you, I'll give you a second chance, and then if you be nasty again, then that's it. You're blocked forever. I don't like blocking people, but sometimes you have to. There's no other way. So, yes, it is bugging me because I want to know who it's from. And I was looking at it yesterday. I was thinking of doing what do you call it? That lion. So. But yes, it's back to normal today, so no bloody bank holiday, which is brilliant. I'm really happy because everything's back to normal, everyone's working, you get responses, yay. But I'm really excited to get this last little bit done that we've got up here, because we're going to be moving into the bit that I've been dying to. Now, we need to have a discussion because we've got a problem. So, my friend, I used to do this all the time. So, I used to go, right, I've got a problem, and he would go, don't come with problems, come with solutions. Well, how can you get the solution to the problem in which you don't know what the solution is to that problem, and therefore the problem cannot resolve itself without the solution to which you've got that problem or solution? It reminds me of that song. Has anyone ever heard that song where it goes, you are the solution? I don't know who sings that. Is it Wilbur? Someone sings it, but I love it. But yeah, so we need to have a discussion because we've got a problem, and that problem is that June is like literally around the corner. It's like probably in about 3 days, and the idea is that the theme is supposed to end by the end, so it starts at the start of June and then ends at the end of June. So what I'm thinking of doing is, because this painting is going to run into June if we don't get a move on, so what I need to do is I'm thinking about doing a few live sessions, perhaps not too long, but a couple of 2-hour shows, because we're never going to get this finished otherwise, and I really would like to end this in May, really, because otherwise it's going to be 2 different themes. Or the other option is, what one was that? Okay, so that one's R. The other option is the farm theme might have to take a break until summer's over, and then we bring it back in. Or what I might do is because obviously the summer ones kick in from June, so what I might have to do is take all the farmyard theme off and put farmyard just on the weekend. It might be just we have to do that. It is what it is on that one. I could have sworn I kicked up the L, but we haven't. Okay, so that's no problem. We can do that next time. So yeah, I'm gonna have a play with that and see what we can do, because really we need to try and get the painting started and finished by the end of that theme, because it is, as you've seen, it's running into 2 different themes now. So yes, it's a little bit annoying, but I don't know where the postman is, but I'm waiting on something. So it used to come really early. We've got some new, and now he seems to come like at all different times. So hopefully some point today, because if it doesn't come today, I will scream. I've been waiting for it since like Thursday, and I ordered this thing on TikTok and it was an absolute nightmare. So basically the seller said that it was bank holiday, understood, and they said that I would be getting tracking for the same day and that it would leave the warehouse on the same day. So it got to Friday, nothing scanned. Saturday, nothing scanned. And yeah, so still nothing. And then I thought, you know what, I'm going to ask for a refund. So I asked for a refund. And I said, look, this is clearly still in your warehouse. You haven't shipped it. Time's up. I want my money back. You know, because I'll only leave it a few days and then I'll push it, because, you know, I've paid for a product. You should ship it there and then and get out. So, you know, I'll give them probably about, if it's a weekend, then fair play, but Saturday and Sunday. And then he was like, you should research what bank holiday days are, and that sort of got my back up, because I was like, I stayed cool with it because I'm not going to retaliate to it, but I was like, well, Saturday's not a bank holiday, neither is Sunday. If it's a bank holiday, it would be classed on your phone as a bank holiday. So for example, if we was to go to the calendar here, you can see here, Friday, Saturday and Sunday are normal days. If it's a bank holiday, it would come up saying spring holiday with a little green line on it. So that was no excuse. And I reached out, I said I would like a refund, and pressed the refund button. And really interestingly, the seller declined it and he refused it. Or they refused it because they're a company. And I thought, okay, so you're going down that game. Okay, no problem. What I'll do is I'll escalate it to TikTok then, and provided all the screenshots of the tracking and the communication saying that it would have been dispatched today. And TikTok very kindly intervened and refunded me, and they've even said it's a courier issue. So that was that. So I got my money back, and then I started to get messages saying, oh, we're going to take steps to recover that. And I was like, bring it on then. You know, you're talking to someone that specialises in recovery. So, you know, I was like, bring it on, because you ain't going to get very far, because the tracking doesn't even say that it's been sent. This is the thing. So, yeah, it was... and even if they was to take it out of my bank, I can do what's called a chargeback, because I can dispute that, make a counterclaim, and I can show them that it's not moved on the tracking. And they were like, we're not going to accept any more orders from this, from you. If you do, they'll be cancelled down. And I was like, okay, what do you want, a medal? Because I didn't actually say that, but inside my mind, I actually text back and I said, what makes you think I'm going to order from you again after this experience? You know, I always monitor dispatch times. You know, if you take too long to dispatch, I will cancel it down, because, you know, at the end of the day, I'm a YouTuber, so especially if it's a painting, you know, I need my stuff by the Wednesday so that I can do the unboxing, because it's letting me down, it's letting my viewers down. And by the way, can I just say a massive thank you? We reached the next milestone today, which was 200 subs. I cannot believe how this channel has got so accelerated in such a short period of time, but I am humbly grateful. And I'm thinking once we get to 300, I might do like a giveaway, so perhaps an Amazon gift card or something, and I'll open it up to USA and all countries, because the great thing is, if you've got an Amazon account, Diamond Paints with Tessa showed me how you do it, and you can switch the country in your account, and then it just does it, it just changes the conversion. So you don't have to, obviously if you bought a UK gift card and sent it across to perhaps USA from the UK through the post, it's not going to work. But yeah, you can tweak around with it. So yeah, I'm thinking about that. As I said, I'm not one for boasting about subs, likes, dislikes, sharing, you know. That's not what my channel's about. My channel is a build diary, so that once I've finished I can watch it back like on a Sunday night. You know, if there's nothing on TV anytime, then I can watch this with like perhaps my dinner and stuff. I mean, as I said, I am humbly blessed that there are, you know, people that watch the channel, like it, share it, subscribe, you know, spend time at their day to watch and support the channel, and it really is quite blessed. But yeah, I'm very, very grateful for that. I'm going to move on to Temu now. We're having nothing but problems with Every at the moment. I've ordered something through Every, and they said that it was at the locker. So I've had to raise the ticket with the Every. See on here, right? It says, let's try and do this. So it says, as you can see, I've got to do this carefully because of the tracking number. It says your password at your chosen locker. That was on the 27th. And what Every have done is they've delivered it, and you're supposed to get an email with a code that comes up so that you can get it out of the locker, because obviously I couldn't be in for it because I was working that day. They've not sent the locker code, so it's sitting in there. It's been in there for like 3 days running. I can't get it out. There's no locker code. And if 3 days passes, it goes back to Temu. And again, they've done, something is really messed up here, because I have got another package. As you can see, it still keeps saying that it's with the courier. It's not shifted since the 27th. So I'm literally really frustrated, which means I've now got to go back to sending it to my relatives and picking it up that way. Because the reason I sent it to the locker was so that I could, you know, finish work, pick it up, don't have to trek all the way over to my relatives, you know. But we're not getting any, you know, it's still problems. The only way I can do it to mine is if I'm off that day. Well, that's not going to happen until a weekend. So, I mean, I don't know if you can even, I know you can divert to lockers, but I don't know if you can reschedule it to come for another day. But it's a nightmare at the moment. I mean, this is the thing, they change their name, covering up their bad reputation, saying, oh, we've changed our name to improve, and you haven't. You're just as worse as before. So nothing's updating on that. It really is frustrating. I don't know what's going to happen, because if I can't get it out of the locker, you know, I don't know what I can do. It was supposed to be here 3 days ago. It got delivered there. And with Every, it's a pain in the arse, to be frank. You have no email, you have no call button. You've got to go through this automated bloody live chat that's a robot, and then they pass it over to an agent, which makes no sense. And then I think if you reply to the email that once the agent gets it, you can't even respond to it. It's like an unmonitored mailbox, but it's just very, very frustrating. So I need to have a look at it on Wednesday. If it still ain't come by Wednesday, what we may have to do is I may have to flag up a Christmas unboxing that I have filmed that I wanted to keep for like around Christmas time. But if Every don't sort this problem out, then we have no other choice but to bring that one forward and do the Christmas unboxing, which, would have been quite nice to do in Christmas, but... Or, what I could do is put an extra session of this on the Wednesday and just stop the unboxing for a bit, because, as I've said, I'm not really buying on Amazon as much now, because since Temu, I can get all the paintings that are on my wish list cheaper through Temu. So yeah, what we might do is do another session of this just to, you know, bring it forward a bit. But I've got to have a little play around with the schedules, because obviously it's now June, so yeah, I don't know what is best to do for that at the moment. But yeah, so I've got a couple of ideas. Either we'll do the Christmas unboxing or we'll do another session of this, and it could be that we just have to take the unboxings off for a bit until we get the packages that come through. So when I did, because I've shopped some more, when I did some more shopping, I've actually now had to change it back to my relatives, because until they sort this out, I mean, I don't want to risk sending it to a locker again if we're not going to get the code. I've never known anything like it. You know, when InPost texts me, because my vintage haul come through InPost, you know, they text you and the code's there to pick it up. I mean, there's not even a QR code in the actual, you know, the app to get it out. So I don't know how the hell, I don't know what's going to happen. I personally can see it going back to Temu, because you only get 3 days to, you know, go and pick it up, or they send it back. So it's a right pain in the arse at the moment, to be frank with you. As I said, you know, I do swear on my channel, so if you're not one for swearing, or you don't like swearing, then this is not the channel for you. So that's just a little disclaimer there. What other things are coming up throughout the week, what we're on Tuesday. So yeah, tomorrow we'll have a tinker with, if it's not an unboxing, it will be like an extra session of, say, Wilbur. Then it's Thursday. The live shows are back with Tessa on Thursday. Obviously last week I couldn't do it because they were upgrading the windows over here, and there was no way I could do it because they turned up in the afternoon, which was like, and then I was like, I'm gonna put it back on. I felt like putting it on in the evening, and I thought, no, I like to skip. I like routine, and I was actually Googling to see if I'm autistic, because I don't like say if it's 2 o'clock, I can get very wound up if I get put out a schedule. So I don't think I have got that, but I would like to be tested for it. But it's very fascinating, because I read up on it, and apparently people that are autistic, some are non-verbal and some don't actually speak. And then there's other ones where apparently they don't like routine. So say, like you said, you're going shopping every Saturday at 10 o'clock. If you break that routine, they can really kick off. So yeah. And some of that, I get, you know, so when things annoy me, I get quite wound up if it's changed at the last minute. I'm okay if it's like, if they give me a week's notice, but I am actually wondering, but I don't know who you would go to get tested for that, really. But yeah, I mean, it's something I definitely want to check, and, you know, just to rule out anything, but yeah. Okay, and the window people are back here today, because woke up to, I thought it was the dustman, and I looked out the window and there's a bloody skip. It's a bloody skip lorry delivering a skip. I'll never forget the skip we had. So we used to live in a street called Honeysuckle Way, and obviously all the streets in that area is named after plants. And we had this skip, but we didn't want to put it out on the road area, because apparently they charge you extra because it's in the road or something. So what we had to do, we had a privet, which is like a bush here in the UK, and what we had to do is, you had like the path to the door, and there was this privet, and we managed to get the lorry to reverse up. We took the tree out that was behind that, and he managed to lever it over the privet and put it in that little patch behind the privet. So that was good. Because this is the thing, you know, you're paying for a skip and then anyone can walk past and chuck their crap in it. So, yeah, so it was the skips. And there is a container in the yard because it looks like the same container that comes off, you know, them freight trains that deliver foods and all that. So I got in touch with the landlords and said, look, can you remove this? Because I'm like the marketing tenant here, so I've been in the Habinteg newsletter. I do like the marketing stuff, so I sort of like, I don't get paid for it, but I help to improve the scheme. And yeah, they had this container and I said, well, can you remove it? Because anything that doesn't, if I notice something that is not, it looks like it shouldn't be there, I will get it removed. I mean, someone put a pram in the recycling bay and I'm like, that is not supposed to get there. You know, if we get rats, I want it removed, so move it. And if they don't move it, I can always report it to environmental health. So, but yeah, that's really frustrating because I could have sworn I kitted up that L colour. That's so annoying. Never mind, we'll do that. We'll do that next time then. But what I'm doing is, rather than, I don't want to sit and pick out all that out. I mean, it's, if I'm watching a YouTube video, I will like kit up, or I'm, you know, doing dinner. I just like to have it on in the background. But what I could do is do this. I could do a bit of painting, you know, separating these drills while I'm doing some painting. So let's get a bit of this out. We've got some lovely unboxings coming up. There is a lovely painting that I'm really quite interested to get, and I really think you guys should get this, but I don't know if it's on this one or the other one, but I might get it. But I really like this, which is, it's a lovely farmyard one. I know is it Diamond Nana or Grandma? She's doing a barnyard theme as well. I think everyone should get this. Look at that. In a world where you can be anything, be kind. And I just think that would so tie in with the farm thing, because you've got the donkey, the pig and the cow, but you've also got some wording with it. So I think that would be absolutely fabulous. And it's only £5.90. Obviously if you get Prime, you can get it on there. But look at this as well. They've got a Merry Christmas gonk. I mean, and then obviously my cardinals. I've got a cardinal, which is the red bird here. But yeah, I just thought that was so nice for the farm theme. But then what puts me off is the fact that I've already got a pig, I've already got a cow. So then you have to weigh up, should I get it, should I not? On the other hand, you know, I've got the pig, I've got the what was it, a pig, a donkey and something else? The pig, the cow, but I haven't got a donkey. So I am tempted to get that. And I saw it the other time and I thought, oh, that's gorgeous. But the big farmyard theme one, I'm not showing yet. I'm going to keep that as a surprise, because obviously I don't want to tell you guys at the moment, because I'm not entirely sure when it's gone, when I haven't even ordered it yet, and it's going to come from, I think it's Fancel's. Fancel's! I love doing that. I don't even know what time we started, so let me check the clock. So I think we'll stop at 1:30. I don't know what time we started, but 1:30 seems a good time to stop. But yeah, it's I mean, what we could do as well, if we haven't got that unboxing, what we could do is we could do a we could do like a 2-hour special of Wilbur on the Wednesday. The Aston Martin supercar lost for decades is being restored. Interesting. They've just said on the news that Asda is expanding, something to do with buying loads of petrol stations. So maybe. Oh, here we go again. Russia's accused Ukraine. They don't stop going on about this bloody Ukraine. Seriously, like, oh my god, like, it is getting boring. You know, I'm paying a TV license for, like, hearing about the news. And I don't know about you guys, but do you find, I'm going to put a question out there, do you find listening to the same thing day in, day out boring? Because this Ukraine thing, let's be honest, Ukraine and Russia, the war is between Ukraine and Russia, you know, and now the UK has got involved, and now everything seems to be about Ukraine. I mean, ITV is international television, so why are they telling us about Ukraine on BBC One when it's not supposed to be Ukraine? It's just so depressing listening to it. I mean, how much more can you possibly need to report on about Ukraine? You know, why can't they tie it down a bit once, you know, perhaps one to, you know, tell us about it on Monday and then don't tell us any more until next Monday? It's almost like they don't have any other news to talk about. But it is just getting boring. But I always play it just in case there is something, because there's talk about Harry and Meghan might be getting a divorce, and I mean, this is the thing with the press. They get a story and then they make it into 10 times more than what the actual story is about. So you never really know if it's true or not. But word has it that apparently also they want to buy a house in the UK and move back to there. I mean, I don't know how Meghan would feel about that, because she lives in America, so I'm not entirely sure how that one will work, but I mean, I don't really want to put off the June theme. I've been really looking forward to doing that, but I am finding that these themes are running into each other, so it might just be we have to. I think what I'm likely to do is to move the farm theme to, say, every weekend. So again, it means taking, you know, Marvel off and the flowers, but this is the thing, there's just not enough available slots. But if I did that, what I would do is I'll alternate it. So I did, you know, one Saturday the pig, the next the chicken, you know, because there's no way we can do all of them all on the weekend. But yeah, we'll have to think about it. I'll see what I can do on that one. Because I would like to, the old way I used to do it, when I first started doing themes, I started to do them, and then once that month was up, I sort of like rolled it over to the next year. But I found that that wasn't working, because I felt like I needed to get it completed. So what I do now is any paintings that I start and it misses the theme, we just roll over to the next month. So yeah. What's that? Ah. I was like, that does not go there. do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. I'm really so excited to, because this down here is going to be the best bit. You see all that lovely pink? That is really good. I mean, we've still got a bit blue, but it's always exciting when you get to the best bit of the painting. But I rang my mum today because we're going, she wants to go to Chelmsford, so I said, well, we could go on the 6th. I'm not busy on the 6th, because, you know, she needs to get stuff finally. I mean, I would love to go up there and get some stuff. So I said, we can, you know, we'll meet at the station, because I'm off that day, so I can do that. And then she wants to go in Wilkinson, so when she goes out, she doesn't like to go on her own. She likes to be accompanied, so I said, well, I'll do it then. Plus, it gets me out of the house for a bit, so yeah, I'm going to go to Chelmsford with her. So if you're around Chelmsford on the 6th, you might see me. come up to me and ask for an autograph. I'd love to do that. That's my dream, is to meet my fans, meet my supporters. It always amazes me, you know, like if you're in the street and then like someone comes up to you and goes, oh my God, that's Mike off the TV. Because technically, if you think about it, we're technically a TV channel, if you think about it, because we all have our different channels. So it's like you watch down and you watch your channel, you know, it's like an episode of EastEnders. You get so excited to watch the next video. I mean, we've done Painting Pillar. I absolutely love her channel. She does so much earring hauls. She does so many wonderful things. And there are a lot of lovely people out there who diamond paint. Mrs. Coffee is another favourite of mine. She gets very excited. I love it when she does an unboxing and she goes, yeah, like that. She gets really, really excited, and that's what I like. That's what I like about unboxings. Unboxings give you an opportunity to see what the painting looks like before you buy it. I think a lot of us like to see it before we buy it, but definitely 100% I'm getting that Be Kind, Rewind, or whatever it said, because I think that's so cute. I really, really like it. So yeah, I might do that later on and order it. So that might be, oh, if I do that, I might do it for the unboxing Wednesday. We might be able to get it for Wednesday, but it's going to be too late, innit? I mean, I don't think that's on it. I think that said get it for Thursday, didn't it? So I think that's not on next day, but yes, that's got to be. I was thinking of getting that for the grand final with my theme, but I've got, the one I've got, well, I keep saying I haven't got it yet, but the one I have is absolutely massive. I'm not even joking. I was watching, she keeps changing her name, so it was Haunting going on with Dave Angela Tony, and it's now Haunting going on with Angela's life journey. And oh my God, if you've watched her video, she very kindly gave me a shout out. She has got this ginormous painting, and I've never seen one so big. I don't know how the hell she's going to do that. So Angela, get yourself some release paper, because you're going to need that for that. Yeah, it's absolutely ginormous. Oh look, we got the bit of dark pink in the biggie. Oh, and Mrs. Lazy Retired Granny, what's your name, by the way? Because I have to keep saying Lazy Retired Granny. Lazy Retired Granny says that this is Mrs. Piggy. You know, from the Muppets. You should get it if you like it. But yeah, for me, I'm not changing. It's got to be Wilbur. It just looks like... If you watch Charlotte's Web, then you'll know why I've called it Wilbur. But yeah, Mrs. Piggy's another good one. Don't get me started on pigs. Bloody hell, I'll be buying them all. I'll be like my mum. She has pig ornaments everywhere. Because what it is my friends... Well, my friend as such, I only used to go up the farm to do the PA system. And he has pigs, and he likes pigs, and he had an ornament, and this specific pig holds a bottle of wine. So he's like lying on, I'll try and get a photo, but you can put a wine bottle like that, and he's holding it. So yeah, that's quite a lovely pink. I like that. But yeah, this is, it's nice that we can work on some other colours, because we've got an influx of trays now, which is, I've been inundated with trays since I've done that unboxing. I just wish that there was an option where they could, before you buy it, say, can you have a tray? Do you want a tray? Yes or no? Because I don't know about you guys, but I chuck them away when I'm getting like more space. I don't really keep them. Oh, that's the Lawnmower Man. I love the smell of fresh grass. Green, green grass, blue, blue sky. La, 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 la. You know, George Ezra. Oh crap, the wax has fell down the bloody sink. Oh no! I don't know. I didn't want to get soaked, you know. Right, where's my D gone? I've had to take the S label out because they've all got a bit muddled up. I don't know how it happened though, because like I had them all like laid out, but yes, so I'll have a tinker with tomorrow. I'm likely gonna be doing the unboxing, but you know I swap and change my mind all the time. But that is looking good. I haven't forgot about that. That's an E. It looks like an E colour. And I've just seen that we've missed 2 O's up there. It's like the 2-1 E. I want an O. No, O, as in the number O. Oh, I thought you meant a hose. Yes. I love that. No, it's not. Hackney has to be the 3rd biggest. It's Lidl. It's got to be. There was a time, the Morrison's in Whittam has been extended, but there was a time they wanted to extend it to include clothes upstairs, and I think at a time they wanted to move the petrol station with the car wash over the other side, because you've got Morrison's, then you've got like this car park, and then the petrol station's over the other side, and they wanted to abolish doing that petrol station and move it across next to where Morrison's is to make it more easier, so that they could, I think it was to extend the car park or something they wanted to do, but apparently the amount of pipe work, it wasn't feasible to do it. So yeah, so I'm looking forward to going to Chelmsford on Tuesday, because I can then have a little spend, and it'll give me a good idea to see if the range is there. And probably going Tiger Copenhagen. Tiger Copenhagen is a shop down Bond Street, and it's basically like Hawkins Bazaar, so you get like all random, like there's all like different gadgets in there, and it's so congested because it's such a small shop, so there's so many people in your way, and you can't really, if someone's there and there, you can't really move, or like if someone's in front of you, because the store zigzags round. So yeah, it's a bit of a nightmare really. But yes, after this I will be going to bed, and that'll be that until 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, when I'm back on the trains, tired as hell, want to go to bed and can't. But I shouldn't moan really, because it pays, you know, it pays all the bills, and I just need a break. I need a week off, no work, just chill and sit down on a lovely beach, and yeah. Well, we've got 15 minutes left. Can we see if we can get this last little section done? Look, I've done it again. How have we got down there? Look, I've missed the bloody line out. No. Oh, heck. What does, Liz, I've got to ask you a question here if you're watching. What does heck mean in, I'm going to say this, I don't like this town, but I'm going to say it because I'm being serious. Everywhere I go, the bloody name comes up. But I'm going to say it, I'm going to break my exception, and I'll make an exception. Where does the word heck, H-E-C-K, come from in Yorkshire? Because everyone seems to say heck. What does it mean? Does it mean like it's bad, it's good? Because sometimes in your video I hear you go, oh heck. So please enlighten me what it means. Should I do a vlog? Yes, I'm very tempted to vlog. I should do a live stream in Chelmsford in the works, if I can, because I'm going to have to ask permission, but I'll probably forget. But I should do like a live stream of us looking through paintings to see which one to buy. There must be a shop in Chelmsford that does diamond paintings. There just has to be. I would be very disappointed if I went all the way there and couldn't come back with nothing. So there just has to be something, you know, there. Oh, and I've got to go to Millie's Cookies. Oh, Mama, you can get this big cookie. It's like, oh, let me see if I can find it. Hello. Where is it? Millie's Cookies. Big cookie. Birthday. I got this once for my dad and he went to Butlins, but look at this. You can get these. They're so yummy. Oh, yes. Look at these giant cookies and oh, £28 for that if you want that, guys. £28 and oh my God, you can do all sorts, you know, you can do Happy Father's Day, you can do Happy Birthday, you know, oh Mama. And I think they deliver them as well, I'm not sure. Because how would you deliver it without it getting stale? That's the problem. So I vaguely remember when we done my dad's one, we got it, we paid for it, and then Julie had to go and pick it up because that was my dad's girlfriend, and yeah, she picked it up, and obviously we were going Butlins the next day, so we picked it up, and then we surprised him at Butlins on the balcony. So he was actually away for Butlins, and believe it or not, guys, he's going again in June, and I just don't know how someone I'm being serious, you know, I say it how it is, I always have done, and I'd be serious with you, I would get very bored of keep going to the same place. So, yeah. Relight my fire, your love is my only desire. Relight my fire, 'cause I need your love. Oh yeah. Is that why you asked me if I worked in theatre, Laura? Because I keep singing. Oh, I consider myself very amdram, which means amateur dramatic. I just love musical theatre, I always have done. Because the great thing about an actor is you never know if they're actually acting in real life. Like, you never know with an actor if they're being serious or not, and that's the great thing about it. I could have sworn we fixed that line and we've seemed to have gone down again. Okay, I'm very discombobulated today. Kumbaya, whoa, kumbaya. Debbie, can I just say that fire that you had in Spodo's cage was gorgeous. You just need a bit of marshmallows with them and then you'll be fine. Has everyone, oh yeah, that's the, has anyone had a chocolate fountain? I'd love to get one of them. I want to get an air fryer because I keep seeing people on TikTok with air fryers and apparently they're supposed to be really good. And yeah, it's going to be really, really good, I think. Because I've actually seen people cook chicken in there as well. Like, it's amazing how it can cook so quick in that little thing. Because it's like a little bucket drawer thing that you pull out and oh, it's just amazing. Absolutely amazing. Ba-da-ba-da, can't you see? I am not afraid like a car. We need to pick a frame for this, guys. We so need to pick a, oh, for God's sake, this wax has fell out. Come on, man, pick up. My friend, whenever we see something fascinating, he'll go, well, well, well. But I am thinking perhaps a black frame, or like a, I don't know if white. Ah, yes, again, look, I'm going Champs for Tuesday, which means Wilkinson's is the place for frames, so I'll have a little see if I can get a frame in there. People have been asking me as well, when will I be doing Paddington Bear? I don't have any plans to do that until Christmas, so I've always thought that Paddington Bear is like a Christmassy sort of thing, so yes, that won't be anytime soon, I'm afraid. A mesh spitball, what? Apparently a 91-year-old has been tasered incorrectly or something. Trust me, you don't want to get the taser on you, because from what I've seen, it basically makes you fall on the floor. And I don't know what it does, but I think it's very similar to like a bee sting. It stings you. And there was this video on TikTok. This guy was just walking, and they said like stop or something. Apparently he walked through the barriers or something, and he just got tasered. He kept going and he just got tasered for no reason. So I don't know what that's all about. That sounds like Sophie Wayworth. You get so used to the news presenters, but there's a woman on, I think she's on ITV, and she just, for me, I feel like she needs to like do less of the seriousness, because when she presents, she is so, even down to her posture of her facial expression, she is so serious looking in what she says. And you know, some people I think are a little bit too on the serious side, but yeah, she just takes it too seriously. You know, it's almost like she never cracks a smile, and you know. But yes, that will be a good whip and chat on Thursday, on Tuesday. That's if I get back in time and have anything, because I can discuss what I bought on the day if I do buy anything. There used to be this lovely Hornby shop in there, and you go in there, and Hornby is obviously a train model company, and you could buy all your like little humble paints and all your little train tracks. And there used to be this train going around on the ceiling on a shelf, and it was such a lovely shop, and it closed down. That was the one shop I loved going to, and oh my god, this shop next door to it is ginormous. And Christmas time they do like a what's it called, a gazebo, and a ghetto, that's the one, in the ghetto, you know, Elvis Presley. But they do like a little ghetto for the children, and you pay like £1 and they get a gift once they see Santa. But this shop next door to it, it was like basically it looked as if it was like an indoor market. That's what I assumed that it was. So yeah, it was really, I didn't went in there because it was pretty cool, but I just, sometimes I have to say no, because if I go in there, I know that I'm probably going to spend all my cash, you know. I can't do it. No. Well, we have completed our target here, guys, of doing this last little bit here. We'll patch this up in the next session. But yes, I've got a hard decision, because I want to do the pig and I want to do the unboxing. So I don't know which one to do. But that could all change. I mean, it's like when Vinted came, that was scheduled for Tuesday and it actually came on the Sunday, which was, as you know, here in the UK, you don't get deliveries on Sunday unless it's like Amazon I've never known Every to work on a Sunday, so, but this was delivered by InPost, which I think is either Yodel or Every, but yeah, so it could change. It just depends on if Every come, but they need to sort this out. I mean, I struggle to see how they're still in existence. I've raised a ticket and I've had no response from InPost. I even emailed InPost and said, look, I've got this parcel. I haven't got no code been sent to me, because obviously InPost owns the locker, so they must have the code to that to get it out, you know. So I just don't know how we're going to do it, you know, get that out. So it is a pain, really. I know Australia Post has a lot of problems as well, because their parcels always seem to go missing for some apparent reason. But yes, shall I show you a bit of an exclusive? Once we've done this last line, I'll show you what I've been working on. Why not? But that's going to be coming up in June, so it's not far behind. It's not far to go. There's going to be Finding Dory as well that I filmed. Oh gosh, can't recall when I filmed, but I think it was like the day after I got it. But I want to get started on my Christmas ones. I've done the Christmas key rings, but I just feel like I need to be in the Christmas month to do it, you know, all the lovely. Last year was so much fun, you know, singing all the Christmas songs while painting. I'm gonna, because I found this a thing on YouTube, it's like an editor, so there is a bit of the footage of that Coca-Cola van that has got a Cliff Richards. Whatever you do not play Cliff Richards unless you pay the license thing, because I used it and they copyright striked it, but it didn't cause any problems because obviously I'm not monetized, you know, so I don't get the revenue, so it technically wasn't a strike. So I mean, if I used it and then, you know, used it and I got the revenue, then fair play, they're within their rights. But because I'm not monetized, I don't get paid for doing my videos, I can technically use it. But there's this new thing now where you can buy the license, but I don't know how you do that. I'd love to do that, but I can try and clip it out, but it's going to be quite difficult because I don't know how I can clip that out, but I'll have a look at it. Because what's nice about YouTube is when you upload, if you've got a song in the background, they'll check it first. So, but yeah. So I'm just gonna, battery's just coming up saying that it's full. Sorry, at battery, but that's pretty good because we're almost at the end. But yeah, so that's that. Let me just quickly hurry this up because I'm now a bit concerned about the battery. I don't know how long that message has been on there. But there we go, guys. So there we go. We get itching our way to get into the next block. But that's what it's looking like. Ka-ching! He has got a very pink ear. But just quickly before that battery runs out, this is what I've been working on. So this is the... Remember this came from GBFKE? I've been doing the little stars and this lovely blue wavery bit with the starfish. I finished that last night. There's not really much more to go, but this is going to be coming up in June, part of my ocean theme thing. It's not really, it's like beach theme, so beaches, you know, gnomes, all sorts of wonderful things. But as I said, that's what it's looking like. If you want to get this for yourself, the link is in the description of the video. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you for another session of Wilbur soon. Take care, and I'll catch you later.